Ooh, awesome. I'm just picking up on these energies here, y'all. Twin flames, powerful energies coming through. And I just been guided to, wow, go on live, even though that is way out of my comfort zone. So if I stumble upon my words, please forgive me. Look at all this energy. This is masculine energy coming through, and the masculines are really using me as a channel, as a way to communicate to you, divine feminine. They really want to get these messages out for you. And I'm sorry if you hear the music going in and out there. My internet connection is really poor. I just thought it might be nice to have that in the background. So if it annoys you, I'm sorry. Just ignore it. So I'm just gonna give everybody a little bit of time here to tune in if you so like. If you'd like your own personal reading, you can email me. All this information is in the description below. If you'd like your live reading here, it's a mini reading directly from your divine masculine. Just see the description below. It's $10 for a mini reading, and I channel your masculine to bring out some messages directly for you. Okay, so keep up the good work. There's a lot of changes coming in. I've been seeing nothing but 555 numbers in the past 2 days. So a lot of changes, a lot of cord cutting, a lot of karmic endings. So no matter what or where you are in your twin flame journey, there is movement forward. Okay. So for many of you though who have been on this journey for a long time, there's a lot of union energies coming in now. Big cycles are ending, and the divine masculine really wants to talk to you, divine feminine. And if you haven't received communication in the 3D, there's a reason for it. Okay. And I know it's really hard. We're so reliant on what our eyes see. Seeing is believing, right? But we have to let go of that belief. This is a spiritual journey. As far as you've come in your journey is through your faith, the hard work you've put in, the trust you've put in the divine, in the unseen, making the unseen possible, right? Moving that mountain because of your faith. It is so powerful that there are no more obstacles in the way. Okay, so if you're not receiving communication in the 3D yet, that doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay, what's happening in the 5D, in the unseen, in the spiritual realm, that is what is your reality. That's what's coming true. So there are certain reasons, whatever it is that your masculine has not communicated, he is communicating with you though. He's coming through nature, music, songs, TV messages, radio messages. Maybe somebody's walking up to you at your workstation, and they just happen to have the same name as your twin. You know what I mean? Little things like that. It'll pop up, and then just be grateful and be thankful that you've received. Okay. So again here, masculine messages wanting to come through. Only take what resonates. Okay. I'm just going to open myself up here to the masculine energy for the twin flame journey. Please, spirit, source energy, all my angels, just use me now as your tool of righteousness, instrument, and bring out the messages that are meant to be seen and heard for our twin flame collective here. Masculines, just come on through and speak freely. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to start off with to see what's on their mind. What are the masculines thinking about? Okay, all right, masculines, what are you thinking about concerning your twin flame journey and your divine feminine? Okay, so this is what they're thinking about, or what is in their headspace, what they're working on, the rational part of their journey. Beautiful. Then, and this will not resonate with everyone, and I'm reading energy, not particularly just zodiac signs, okay? So if I'm not calling out your zodiac sign, don't take it personal, okay? I'm reading energy. We're all one, we're all connected. And you and your twin are one in the same soul, just separated into feminine and masculine physical bodies. And just like any, donor, if somebody is in need of a organ donor, you have to have the perfect, resonating, matching components to make that a really successful donation, right? And that is what you and your twin are. You're perfect in all ways to match each other on all levels, on a cellular level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level, all levels, okay? So this is what's on their masculine's mind right now. This is what they're thinking about. What's in their hearts? Okay, fell on the floor. I'll get it. We'll pick you up. And maybe one more here for their heart space. Let's see. Anything else wants to come out? Anything else for the heart space? What is in their heart's desire? What are they feeling? All right. And I have now the 3D environment. What is currently going on in their 3D environment? Thank you. 3D environment for the masculine. Give me two more for the 3D environment of the masculine energy. One more. All right, those two wanted to come out. All right, so this is their 3D environment right here. Okay, so let me make some room. All right, this is masculine energy. If you're just tuning in, I'm really not watching the screen. I'm sorry, it's turned the other way. It's just the way it's set up here. So this is masculine energy, current messages coming through here. 3D environment, okay. Okay. All right, so first off, the masculines, they're thinking, this is in their headspace. They're thinking about taking action. King of Wands here, okay? The King of Wands is all about knowing what they want and pursuing and going after it, okay? But they're not going to go after it blindly. They're not a page. They're not a knight. They're a king, okay? So they're going to take direction. They're going to take leadership, and they're wise enough to take direction from the divine, following the signs and synchronicities. So they're not going to repeat old mistakes, okay? So that's what they're thinking about. They're ready to take action. A lot of wand energy lately coming up for the masculine energy, okay? So he's ready. That's what he's thinking about, to move on forward, to take action, to, claim his throne as a king, as a leader that is fully comprehensible of his heart's desire and fully capable of taking leadership and ownership of what and who he is. Okay, and that is because he's been on this journey and he's still searching. This is a never-ending journey where we continuously have to ascend and keep learning and keep ascending and keep growing in our transformation, okay? So he's in a lot in his headspace right now. But he is manifesting, okay? He's manifesting coming to a conclusion. I've seen the Two of Wands coming up again. Again, Wands energy, okay? Very masculine energy. Wands is all about taking action. So you see here in his headspace, he's ready to take action. He's ready to take leadership and ownership. And it's because he's been going within and getting the wiser, gaining that clarity. And now it's just a matter of time of his intentions coming into manifestation, of coming into reality. I'm showing him and opening him the doors so he can walk through that doorway. Okay, he's ready to take action and make that decision to move forward. So this is what he's thinking about. And we'll clarify and we'll go a little bit deeper. So in his heart space, there's, the recovery of the past, the wounded warrior, the battle scars. Proud, and being able to look back now as a king and then emperor right here in his heart space, being able to look back upon this journey and everything that's been overcome and not having given up, not having fallen as a victim and keeping enslaved to the past, letting that past define them, the constant worry, the constant defeat, the constant, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough. Like he knows what he's worth now. And it's because through this battle, it's because it was so hard. Because the heart is bearing all this heavy, heavy emotion, but it's made him so much stronger. And it's helped him learn to realize and understand how strong he really is. So he's letting you know, Divine Feminine, right now, okay, that he is wounded, that he's been through a lot. And he wanted to give up. He got back up, never, ever giving up. Never, ever letting anything defeat him, because his eye was on you, Divine Feminine. You're that one thing when he met you in the past that lit his fire, lit his passion. And every time when times got really tough, and it was just too much to bear, that's who he thought about, as you, Divine Feminine. And it put him back on his feet. Get up, soldier. Your time's not up. You have so much more of life ahead of you. And so in his heart, he's really aware of this achievement within himself. And that's putting him in this emperor position. And it's only because of you, Divine Feminine, because you're not giving up either. You're keeping the faith. You're keeping the trust. You keep sending him that love. You keep sending him the encouragement. You're not giving up, so he's not giving up. And it's putting him in this state of, leadership, ready to take action, and feeling really aware of what he's capable of. The emperor. This is not a king. This is like the divine God, the divine masculine right here, the emperor. So that's in his heart space. So he's really aware of this ascension right now, of his God-given identity. Okay, his co-creational powers to manifest anything that his heart desires. Okay, and that's what he's doing. He's not only just feeling it in his heart, he's also putting it to use with his mind. And he's letting you know, Divine Feminine, that he's really hard at work, and even though it's a hard battle, he's not giving up, and he's manifesting, and he's keeping an eye on you. He's keeping an eye open for the signs and synchronicities in the 3D as the world is changing through these intentions that were being set, and the doors are opening, the path is being illuminated. He's keeping an eye open. He's learning his lessons. He's keeping an eye on you, Divine Feminine, maybe through social media or telepathic communication, astral projection. Many masculines have learned to astral project, and really do this three-dimensional time travel and all that stuff for real. I have proof of that. I experienced that a lot. When my masculine comes in, there's no doubt about it. And I'm like, okay, hello. So just know that they're always with you. And he's letting you know, he's keeping an eye on you. And if you don't feel his energy right now, it's because he's ascending. He's coming into his true heart's power and realizing what that really means and what all he can do with that power. And he's putting it to good use, not bad use, right? You can always misuse your power. What is that Spider-Man quote? With great power comes great responsibility, right? He's having to learn from his past mistakes and use that, those gifts, those spiritual gifts for good. All right. And in his heart space, he also knows that it's time to walk away from something. For some masculines, they've already made this decision. Some masculines are still facing this decision right now, that cords still need to be cut, energies still need to be walked away from. Okay. So we'll do some clarifiers here. And in the 3D, okay, so we have, again, look, he's the King of Wands. He knows and he's ready in his headspace that he is capable as a king to move ahead and follow and pursue his heart's desire. Whatever sets his soul on fire, he's going to go after it. And in the 3D, he is taking action as a king of swords, as a man of integrity, standing in his truth, no longer being enslaved towards energies that don't resonate with him, letting anyone stop him or talk him out of something. He's just going to cut right through it and say, no, that no longer applies to me. This is the past. I know who I am now. Come mess with me. Come a little bit closer. You want to feel this sharp blade? I'll let you feel it if you need to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, he is using his power for good by standing up towards things that no longer serve him, okay? Cutting away those energies that cause so much despair, loneliness, toxic energies. And here we have the devil here in the way back. So there's something here very much related. Some masculines are still cutting cords, but I see the 10 of swords here, okay? So many masculines are letting you know, divine feminine, that they're ending these cycles, that they've walked away, that they've put to death this old man, the fake man, the ego self, the one where he was running around with a mask on, deceiving everybody, pleasing everybody, wanting everybody's approval, okay? He's put this to death. So now he's standing up tall and proud in his integrity, in his showing the world who he really is without fear and shame. Being aware and walking around in the King of Cups energy. Okay, so this is the 3D environment right here. Not only is he walking around in his truth, also in his emotional self. Okay, he truly is the emperor now. So you have 3 kings coming up here. Okay, so in his 3D environment, he's walking around in his truth and in his emotional self. Loving himself, following what he loves, doing those things that makes him happy, doing those things that he loves. And he's quite content and jolly. And now the abundance can flow in, because when you operate out of your love, your heart center, and you resonate and you vibrate all this frequency of love, you're only going to attract love. Okay, so I'm going to put the kings right here. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles for me is this, it's a card of, learning their lessons. Okay, they're learning lessons. They've gone within, and you have here the Hermit, right? He's looking for answers. He's asking the questions, and the divine, the spirit realm, his heart. The truth is written on everybody's heart, okay? His heart, his soul is revealing to him the answers. And when I see the 3 of Pentacles, whatever he's learning from asking these questions is then grounding down in the 3D. And that's right along here in this 3D. This is the question, right? I've asked, what is the masculine doing in his 3D environment? And he's learning his lessons, and he's applying what he's learning into action in the 3D. Okay, putting everything into divine order, coming into alignment with mind, body, and spirit. So then we come back here, putting to death, and I see here the 7 of Cups and the devil's energy. Okay, so many masculines have put to death this toxic energy, things that they were bound to. Could be drug addiction, could be karmic relationships, could be just obsessive thinking, or anything that keeps you bound to this 3D karmic world. Put it to death. Also, all this confusion. I had 2 videos ago. My topic was all about the masculine has found their answers. There's no more delay. There's no more confusion. There's no more doubting. There's no more wondering or going back and forth and procrastination. Seven of Cups is all about this daydreaming, feeling confused, not quite aware, like running around in a fog, running around with the veil over the eyes. Okay, so now with the Ten of Swords and this Devil's energy that's been holding the masculine's bondage, he's letting you know, Divine Feminines, here in the 3D, those cords are cut, put to death. This guy, this old masculine that he was running around with, this false identity, is put to death. Okay? He was enslaved to that. He didn't know better. Okay? He was taught to believe certain things. He experienced certain traumas, pain, disappointment, whatever, right? We all go through that. And that was the ego. That was the false self. That was the false masculine, keeping him all confused and running around in circles, never picking the right cup, always giving the wrong cup, the one that they think will please the other person, just because we're so needy and hoping to get a taste of what love really feels or tastes like, right? That's been put to death. That's what I'm seeing here right now. Okay? So they're letting you know, masculine energy. And so if you're not receiving any communication right now, this is a massive cycle that has been put to death, okay? And it's not like we haven't been working on that over and over and over, but it goes down really deep down. It has to go down to like childbirth, even womb memories. When babies are in the womb, they experience certain emotions, and it goes way back in the ancestral line and bloodlines, okay? Depending on your mission work as a twin flame here, starseed, or whatever you've reincarnated yourself for. So some of us have really, really a whole lot of stuff to deal with, and to put that to death is really scary, and it takes a lot of courage and time. However, he's overcoming himself, and he's making the decision to always choose the right thing. And that's what he's letting you know right now. So in his heart center, he's fully ascended, fully becoming aware of his self-worth. Now living in the 3D as a man of integrity, as a man that's operating out of true love. And he's ready, and he's thinking about coming forward and taking action. But he is thinking about it still. He's still in decision mode, okay? But it's just a matter of time, because it's manifesting. If you're experiencing this back and forth energy with your divine masculine in the 5D, just know that whatever you guys are going through, it's coming down and manifesting. That's what they're doing. All right, let's clarify a little bit here. So tell me about what are they manifesting? What is the Two of Wands? What are they manifesting, please? Okay, look what jumped out. They're manifesting your union. Divine Feminine, are you watching? So masculines are really using me to communicate, okay? I'm just like a piece of nature outside, a leaf or whatever. That's how they want to communicate. If they can't communicate with you directly, it's because spirit is holding them back. They want you to put in all the trust and faith into them. And this is what they're manifesting, coming towards you in divine union, okay? That invisible thread that magnetically attracts you to each other is unwinding and becoming shorter and shorter and shorter, and you're just suddenly going to stand in front of each other. Just believe this and trust this, okay? So you just saw this, right? I asked the question, out fell this card. They're manifesting their union with you. What else do I want to do? Two of Wands. So they're waiting, right? They're making a decision. Two of Wands. Two Wands. Yeah. It's the same cards over and over. Look at this. It's destiny. Waiting for the stars to come into alignment. They're waiting for the universe to show them the signs and synchronicities so that they can move forward towards what they're manifesting, okay? It's just a matter of time right now. I can't stress this enough. Like, the cards are literally just falling out of my hand. This is what they're waiting on. They're going to do it the right way. This is their destiny. It's their wish come true. Okay? They're just waiting for that sign. and it's written upon law. This is coming straight from above. The Hierophant to me is all about commitment, morals, and law, the divine law and order of things. These two, feminine and masculines, they are in submission and surrender towards the divine. Okay, they've let go of chasing after the earthly pleasures, what makes them miserable, and let the divine lead and guide them into their abundance. Okay, so your divine masculine is letting you know, please don't stress out, divine feminine. I am manifesting and allowing the divine, God, spirit, source, the angels guide me into which steps to take, and it will happen at just the right time. Okay, these are the seeds that he's sown, that he's manifesting, the intentions that he has laid down for the universe to respond and bring answers out. Okay, so that's why maybe there's a little bit of a standstill right now. Just be patient. All right. Page of Swords. Let's see. Page of Swords. What you doing with the Page of Swords? Any information? What are they looking out for or spying upon? Watching out for, watching over. Tell me about the Page of Swords. So there's a little bit of that self-entrapment energy. Okay, maybe there's some obsessing about somebody or something. Or they're feeling a little bit blinded by something. And the Chariot. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting here is like they're just, yeah, they're a little bit obsessive. Or they feel like the energy is stuck. Because they really do want to move forward. Okay, just like you, divine feminine, they want to go ahead, they want to clear this energy, and they're looking for the signs and synchronicities, and they're just eager to move on forward. Okay, so right now they might be feeling like, yeah, just like you, that it's a little bit stuck. But here again, universe is letting them know, just wait. Okay, let the energy settle, and you'll be propelling forward. It's going to bring you your abundance. Look at this lotus flower, okay? 7 of Wands. Lower your guard. Trust, okay? Don't be so defensive. Stand up tall and proud. Stand up for what you believe in. Put down those wands, you know? You're no longer in this energy. Everything's okay now. Trust that your intentions were heard, and put your faith in the best possible outcome, okay? And that's going to propel you forward. Know that the universe is on your side. It's always conspiring for your best possible outcome, for your highest good. Eight of Cups. Oh my gosh, look what's in here. Eight of Cups. We have a match. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Look, your masculine is letting you know, divine feminine, they're leaving everything behind. Eight of Cups is everything, you know, walking away from all the crap, all of the 8 cups that were no good, and they're walking towards the 2 of Cups, which is union. And when I asked the question, what is the 8 of Cups about? It went straight to the Empress. We have the match, divine feminine, divine masculine, not just as king and queen, but here in their divine, God-like power, knowing who they are. And this is in his heart energy, okay? He knows who you are, divine feminine. You might not have communicated it, but he's letting you know right here through me, through these cards. And if you clicked on this video, you are meant to see it. These are the masculines calling out right now, okay? Letting you know. Nothing to worry about, honey. I am on my way. I'm on my way. I'm leaving everything behind. I'm on this carriage. I am, you know, galloping your way. But I got to do it the right way. I got to follow the law. But it's manifesting. It's manifesting. Amazing. All right, let's see. Do I want anything else? Let's see what else is jumping out to me. Okay. That just made me so warm in my heart. I love it. Okay, so we have the King of Swords here in this 3D. So he's standing in his power as a mature man, able to feel and operate out of emotions, also able to operate out of his knowledge and wisdom. Okay, this energy is just cycling out right now. And then we're going to go into a whole new cycle, movement towards union. Okay, just let these the synchronicities come in and let them manifest. Wow. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's look at the divine feminine. So when we're, when we're one with our twin, when we're resonating on the same frequency, the cards should be almost identical. And I did a reading earlier. I did the feminine first, and then I did the masculine, and they were almost identical. So there's great progression in this collective, and don't feel left out. You got to let go of the idea of union, like you got to be happy with where you are at, with what you have all on your own. And union is just the icing on the cake, right? All right. So I already see a lot of mirroring cards popping up here. Let's do the divine feminine, please, Spirit. Thank you. Let's go into our headspace. Divine feminine, please. What did I say? King of Wands, Ace of Cups. Two more. We have a match. So divine feminine, divine masculine. Any more for the divine feminine? Anything else that she's thinking about? Just this one? Oh, wow. This is so powerful. So look, we have it right here. Confirmation. Divine masculine, divine feminine, just matching the energy. She's calling him, right? She's bearing fruit to her intentions, manifesting her masculine so he can take action towards coming into union. Okay. She's calling in her soulmate, her twin flame, with the Ace of Cups. She's got her cup full of love. She's whole and ready for this new beginning of purified love, completion of cycles, completion of the old. This is what she's thinking about. Setting those intentions, attracting her soulmate, her twin. What's in her heart space, please? Let's see. Very similar. I mean, I kid you not. I cannot make it up. You see it falling out. Wow. All right. We have the Empress, divine feminine. You are in your power and your sovereignty. Well done. Look at you guys. We have Empress in the heart space. Okay. And 10 of Swords. She's manifesting the completion of the cycle for her masculine to come out of this rut, to lay down the ego, to leave everything behind, right? She's calling him in from her heart energy, from this love. She's doing this because she loves him, helping him see the light, right? So that they come into equality, giving and receiving in equality, okay? She's doing him a favor, showing him the way. Hey, you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to serve that anymore. Okay, leave it behind. Come after your true heart's desire. Wow, powerful. The Hierophant also. Where did we have it? There you go. In his headspace, he's responding to the divine feminine's heart's energy, what she's setting out. She's giving him direction, right? Back and forth, this energy. They're just communicating. They're doing that dance, the feminine and masculine dance. What did I say? Mirroring energies. In her heart space, ready for a new beginning, taking that risk, that leap of faith, leaving everything behind, not even packing up a whole bunch. Hey, I don't need anything. I just need you. I got me and you got you, and we're ready to go. Where are we going? I don't care. It don't matter. I'm good, right? It's that just childlike energy, like no burdens are left. No burdens are left. And here she comes in as the Queen of Wands, Also a match here, matching the energy, giving the masculine this encouragement that yes, go ahead. I'm right behind you. I support your decision. Take action. Also, if spirit or anything is prompting you to take action, divine feminine, go ahead and do it. If you feel called to contact your masculine, go ahead and do it. You have nothing to lose. Okay? You're a divine empress. But only do so if you really feel confident and strong in your sovereignty and do not expect anything in return. So if you are writing a message and your masculine does not respond, that should not affect you in one bit. Okay? Only do it then. Take action after your passion because you just love and you don't need anything in return because you're so strong within yourself. That's the Queen of Wands energy. And the more you do that, that's going to help your masculine then match your vibration and take action, ready to go risk it all, fall off that cliff, not caring whether or not he stumbles and falls and makes a fool out of himself. Okay? If you're willing to do that, he's going to be willing to do that too. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Let's clarify. What's the Four of Pentacles? Why is Four of Pentacles here? So Four of Pentacles is just this rigid energy. Let's see. Four of Pentacles, please explain. King of Swords. Again, a match, King of Swords. So the King of Swords here, we have a sort of rigid energy, okay? It's basically just he's taking his time making this decision. Okay, so if you don't feel movement in the 3D, it's because he's really contemplating. Okay, your masculine is really making sure all the details are worked out. He's gaining that higher wisdom, and that's just explained right here. And she's letting him know, hey, I deserve the best. Come at me only in this King of Swords energy as an emperor, knowing exactly who you are and what you want, right? Wow, this is powerful. What about her 3D, Divine Feminine? Wow, this is all fell on the floor. I'm going to redo that. 3D environment here for our Divine Feminine. Hang on, didn't feel quite right. 3D environment for the, okay, we had that one out. Beautiful. We have Temperance, we have healing. 3D environment. So Divine Feminine energy has put in her work and brought down all this healing so her masculine can put to death the cycle of this karmic devil's energy, right? Look here what came out, upside down. And I don't usually read upside down cards, but it just resonates, okay? And I just talked about this devil's energy, okay? And out came the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is all about regret, staying stuck in the past, you know, despair, feelings of guilt, oppression, running around in circles, not achieving your goals, depression, you know, addiction, mental health issues, all that stuff, all the karmic sickness, okay? And it came upside down right here to this healing angel of Temperance for the Twin Flame Collective. This is what your masculine just put to death. Okay, this is why we're on this journey as twin flames. We believe in this love, and love conquers all. 3D environment. I kid you not, the Lovers. There you go, my twin flame confirmation. This is a divine connection. You guys are coming into union. So much union energy right now. This is so powerful. What else? 3D environment here for the feminine. I don't even need to know anymore, but let's see. Does anything else want to come out? No. They have said enough. Okay. It's done. Yeah. One more try just in case. Let's see. And it's all mirroring. Look at this. The Hermit again. Okay. The Hermit. They're synchronizing in each other, right? And the Magician. Where's the Magician? They're manifesting in synchronicity their union, overcoming all the secrets, the dark shadow side, using their intuition, no longer being afraid of what's being hidden in the darkness, and just moving on ahead into union. This is amazing. Very powerful. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe, for bringing out these powerful messages here. Page of Swords. Oh my God. Page of Swords. We have Page of Swords. So like I said, divine masculine and divine feminine energies completely mirroring each other. They're manifesting each other into union. Let's see what's in the bottom. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. So ending of karmic cycles. The wheel is turning. They're walking away from things that no longer serve them. Okay, the past is over. She has the world here. Okay, communication coming in, movement forward. Okay, I don't know what else to say. It's so powerful. I'm so amazed, and I hope this is resonating. All you gotta do is believe. Gotta believe this. Y'all been doing your work. Amazing. Let me know if you guys are hearing anything, what signs and synchronicities you're seeing. I like to look at license plates. Spirit always takes my head and makes me look at license plates. And I kid you not, I saw a car parked at my work, and the first three, I live in Florida, so I have 3 letters and then a row of a letter and then numbers. So the first 3 letters was the first 3 letters of my twin's name. I was like, oh, there you go. I take it, it's real close. Oh, yeah, definitely. And then I looked again, and I looked at the rest of the license plate, and there was the missing letter in the next row. So I had his complete whole name on this license plate. And I was like, oh, that's a great thing. Man, I mean, how much more assurance do I need? Absolutely none. I am a divine empress. Well, anyway, so I hope this helped you all. I hope you enjoyed this. That was definitely a lot of fun. If you'd like your own reading, you can see the description below. You can email me, or we can do a live reading here if you're interested. Also, of course, check out my channel. I do my readings as I'm prompted to do. So, hi. I'm just looking at the screen here. I haven't even looked. Yeah, so that was a very powerful reading. I don't do timelines, but I did see messages. I saw 6/6, so I'm assuming maybe that means either 6 weeks, or it could be 6th of June. It could be within the next 6 months for some of us, coming into union or hearing something from the divine masculine. Also today I saw 7/2, so that could be July 2nd. Take it as it resonates. You can also add the numbers up. That could be a 9. That could mean all kinds of things, So you just gotta let your intuition guide you, and whatever your heart, feels happy about, then that's the truth for you. Hope y'all could hear me. All righty. Let's see. Well, thanks for giving me a thumbs up. And, I'm just kind of like, I always let myself be guided spontaneously. Like today, I had no idea I was going to come on live. And I was just told to do it, So just keep a watch out. Subscribe if you like it. That would be wonderful. And every now and then, I'll probably do these readings whenever I'm called to do. Let me see here. I'm just seeing these cards. They want me to use that. Yes. What else did you want to let your divine feminine know? These are romance angels. Romance angels. Messages, please. from the Divine Masculine. Okay. So this will resonate with some of you. Masculine. What would you like to let your Divine Feminine know? All right. Wow. So right here, reconciliation. Okay. So someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay. Beautiful. They're coming back to you, reunion. And then you will get to know each other all over again as if you were made brand new. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah. And there's nothing you can hide from your twin. Okay. So if you're not progressing in your journey, you're just going to have to look within yourself, see what it is you're hiding from yourself, what you're not really living up to, and that takes a lot of courage. And then when you do step out of that comfort zone and you let the whole world know your true self, man, it gives you just so much freedom. You'd be surprised, and it accelerates your time of separation. You're separated because you need to learn these things, right? In your own way. Nobody can tell you how to be or what to do, because then you're always fighting the ego. You need to come into this realization on your own terms. And then you realize, oh, there's nothing to be afraid of. I've been taught to be afraid of this. So get to know yourself, and then when you that vibration, you'll get to know your twin, because he's you and you're him. What else came out? It is absolutely true love. Divine Masculine is letting you know they love you. They know this is true love, unlike anything they've ever experienced. Many of them have never experienced love. They just grew up always fighting for their life, right? Always fight or flight, running away, fearing, doubting. But they find true love in you, Divine Feminine. And there's all this chemistry between you guys. Obviously, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And that's why we see the cards vibrating at the same frequency, right? And you are calling in your soulmate. Oh, absolutely. It's happening. This is manifesting all this hard work. I don't know how long you've been on your journey. It's been a few years for me. But after eventually, and this whole collective is so awake, there's so much awakening in this planet. The whole planet is responding to it right now, right? We have coronavirus. Yeah, calling in your soulmate. This is happening right now. You are attracting and calling in your true love. And there will be reconciliation. Oh, I love these cards. So keep putting in the effort. It's worth your while, okay? I know some lessons are really, really hard, and we'd rather not have to go through it, but it is worth the effort. So put in the effort, okay? Some things are not easy to come by, but then in the end, you'll be so glad, and then you realize your worth. I've had to go through so much hardship. I would get so pissed. I'd be like, really? I have to do this for what? What really? For him? For that guy? But in the end, I would do it for me. And I did realize then, wow, I needed that, and thank you for putting me through that hardship. I needed to learn that lesson. And now I know my worth. Now I really know my worth. Isn't that right, baby girl? You want to say hi? Say hi. Now I know my worth, and I would not have ever known it had I always ignored that lesson, that calling, but I had to make that choice on my own free will to go through that hardship, to lay down that burden, to feel that pain, whatever it was, and then realize that there's a new beginning, that there's love actually on the other side of that. All right, if she knocks over the camera, I'm sorry. No, you can't go on the computer. Oh, we have a blackout. Excuse me, darling. Please move over. Meow, meow. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm calling you my soulmate. There she is. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. All right, so put down any doubt. If you're still doubting, I totally understand that energy. Sometimes this could be too good to be true, right? This person that made you feel so special and all these feelings, is he really it? Does he feel the same way? Could it be the one? It is. Absolutely. That's why you had this experience. That's why you woke up to it. And that's why you made this decision. And that's why you're making the effort to go through all this so you can have them back. Okay. And that's why there's reconciliation, because they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. Hi, baby. Get down. It is worth the effort. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, baby. I'm fighting with my kitty here. So it's saying here, have no more doubt. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So when you met your twin, it was true love. It is true love. Have no doubt about this. And it's coming back around. You're magnetically attracting each other. You're calling each other in. You're manifesting each other. And that's going to bring in the engagement, dun, da, 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 and the honeymoon. Look at these cards. This is amazing. I'm loving that. Wow. Sometimes when there's a break between me and my twin in the 5D, and I don't hear from him or feel his energy, when he does come back, like the first thing I hear is like, marry me, marry me. And I don't think he really realizes that he's communicating this energy to me, but it's sort of this like super excited, like he can't, like he's just bursting out with that energy. He can't help himself. He wants to let me know. He wants to ask me, you know. And I was so like, never thought about ever getting married again. I was like, what? But now that I think about it, I'm like, wow, absolutely. This is the one I do want to say I do for. And it's so important to marry your twin, because not only, I mean, it's a spiritual marriage, right? You guys are one soul separated in two different bodies, but to acknowledge your union here in the 3D and then symbolize it in a marriage on a earthly law grounds down all this energy coming from heaven down below. Okay, so there's nothing that can separate you anymore. So you are already married in heaven in the spiritual realms, but then to come in union here in the 3D and making an earthly law is like the super duper power. Okay, nobody can break that bond. So I highly recommend saying that I do. Absolutely. All right, so they're calling me to do this one here. Final messages. I'm going to close it out. Thanks for joining. I hope it was helpful and inspiring, uplifting. It sure made my night. I'm excited. These are good news. All right, final messages here for all those that are meant to see and hear this now. What else needs to be seen and heard, please, Spirit? From the masculines, okay? Masculine. All right, so the end of a tough cycle approaches. First message for some of you, okay? The end of a tough cycle, yeah, ending of those cycles, right? The 10 of Swords. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So Spirit letting you know, keep persevering, keep enduring. It's going to end. It's not going to last forever. Happiness is your purpose. Abundance will be your reward. Just persevere. It's coming to an end. But you are being tested for your commitment, right? So don't give up. Never, ever give up. Your happiness is more important than staying enslaved to these energies that bring you down. Okay, don't pay any more attention to your past. It no longer defines you. And if you have nagging energies coming up, once you make that decision to cut cords, don't give back into it. Don't answer that phone call. Get rid of objects or anything that reminds you of negative energies, past relationships, anything like that. So your commitment is being tested. Persevere. If you set your intentions and the universe answers, you need to stay committed to what you wished for and then follow through and take actions appropriated towards achieving your goal, right? You can't just have everything spoon fed to you. You actually got to take action then towards it. And it's not always going to be pretty. Some things are really hard. It's like, oh yeah, I set my intention for that, but I didn't want this. That's not how I wanted it to go. No. The universe is responding. And then if you're not responding back, if you're not staying committed, it's going to bring you back into your old cycle of confusion and whatever you were trying to get out of. Always operate, of course, in love. Okay? Bring love into this situation. Whatever it is you're going through, be thankful for your trials. Be thankful for what you're going through. Be thankful and put love into this situation, that you are on this journey, that you've met your twin, and that you're about to come into union. Focus on that. Focus on love, true love, on reconciliation, on the signs and synchronicities that you're seeing. Okay? On the bottom, we have you are good enough. You are good enough. Know your self-worth. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, ending of a tough cycle here. Last message I see here on the bottom. A win-win outcome is the forecast. And then there you have the scales. Okay, everything coming back into balance, wholeness, feeling so much better, not carrying that heavy burden, and just, feeling, believing, and living a life filled with love and abundance. It's absolutely amazing. All right, you guys. So thanks for watching and taking that time. I wish you all the best. And thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.